Is this real? How can you define the boundary?
Focus. You were sent to save them. We don't know where they are. We don't know how much time they have left.
If you want me to save them, I have to know which doors lead where.
You can't.
I found one. Looks like I'm in a subway. Moving on.
Roger that. Proceed with caution. Destination is unknown.
All right. Let's see where this leads. Inside a military base. Activating the map maker. Tell me what you can see.
Seems busy out there. Stealthy approach advised.
Too late.
You can't escape with running. Guys, that's her! Hello there. Holy shit, bro, she killed Tony! I'm gonna kill you!
Fanatically optimistic.
He's back.
It's starting to rain. Don't get your guns wet.
Justice Department, get on the ground, no move!
Come at the tree. Come on.
Don't damage your spine! That's an order!
Amateurs. Red line. Get ready. We've got guests.
start this preview proper, a couple of quick notes. All of the footage that you're seeing here was provided by Bandai Namco, as I was not allowed to capture my own footage from the preview event. Also, let's start with a spoiler warning, because I know that discovery is one of the core elements of Elden Ring. So if you don't want any of that discovery compromised by hearing me talk about the things I found during my preview time, the TLDR of this preview is, it was awesome. It was like playing Elden Ring again for the first time, but with an endgame character in a brand new open world. Alright, now let's get to the preview. There was something magical about that first playthrough of Elden Ring, when everything was new and there was a prevailing sense of discovery and awe as I rode through the lands between, stumbling upon the horrors of Caelid, the beautiful vistas of Limgrave and Liurnia, and the treasures that awaited after a challenging dungeon. Which is why my 3 hours with Elden Ring's DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, was so exciting, because it felt like I was playing Elden Ring again for the first time, in a brand new realm to explore, with new discoveries, new surprises, new gear, and you'd better believe new challenges, even despite my provided 150 level character with endgame level gear. My 3-hour play session began at the Cocoon of the Empyrean Site of Grace, which is where you do battle with the optional boss battle, Mohg, the Lord of Blood. But this time, there was an NPC named Leda there as well, who asked me if I too was beckoned by Miquella. By examining the cocoon with Miquella's withered arm ominously hanging out, I was whisked away to the realm of shadow. It's hard to get a sense for just how big the realm of shadow actually is, but first time I emerged from the elevator and opened the doors into Limgrave. There were obvious areas of interest right from the get-go for me to explore, like a crypt that was directly to my left, some scorched ruins directly up ahead, a large castle off in the distance, and the towering flaming brazier enemy from the trailer roaming around just on the horizon. Of course, in true Elden Ring fashion, the very first enemy I encountered ended up murdering me, as if to reassure me that despite my level 150 character with a plus 25 strength scaled axe, along with 80 points allocated to strength, this DLC wasn't going to be a cakewalk for people with endgame builds that have run out of things to challenge them in the base game. It wasn't even a boss, it was just a random enemy that decided to drop down from above while I was exploring some ruins, with its dual-wielded chakrams that kept me tumbling backwards as I tried to dodge its twirling dance that never seemed to end. Once I got my revenge and a couple of paltry 1,000 runes for my trouble, again, this was just a normal run-of-the-mill enemy, I made a break down the beaten path and wound up at the first big dungeon of the DLC. Bellerat. The ultimate goal of the DLC is to follow Miquella's crosses, which essentially act as Miquella's footprints and signpost the plot-critical path. The first one I found also came with a message that read, "The Gate of Divinity lies in the tower sealed by shadow. That is surely where kind Miquella is headed. We are no Empyreans, but we must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow the crosses east." Bellerat itself was a fairly large dungeon that was somewhere between the size of something like Stormdale Castle and Castle Morn. It wasn't quite the size of a legacy dungeon from the main game, but it's still pretty lengthy and filled with plenty of optional side paths, many of which I didn't get the opportunity to fully explore. It was a fortress filled with all sorts of new nasties, from scorpions of both small and gigantic varieties, to relatively weak guards that like to hide around corners waiting to ambush me, to grave birds that sat perched on ramparts, to heavily armored knights with giant weapons that would occasionally use shoulder charges to bash me from 15 feet away. Every enemy I fought was a new encounter for me to learn, which was an exciting challenge to overcome. The boss of Bellerat is one that you no doubt will remember if you watch the reveal trailer. It's called the Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. It was a difficult fight, and one that required me to make use of one of the new summons in Shadow of the Erdtree, Black Knight Commander Andreas, along with swapping my weapon from the heavy-hitting Fire Knight's Fire Greatsword to the much more nimble Backhand Blade, which allowed me to hit and run much more easily. Perhaps the coolest aspect of this particular boss was the fact that its second phase has it alternating between ice and lightning power-ups, forcing you to also have to contend with either random lightning strikes or massive AoE ice attacks that build up frostbite, on top of also avoiding his heavy-hitting attacks. Eventually, I prevailed, gaining the lion's head to wear as a helmet, horrifying but cool, along with his remembrance, and then moved on to the second main dungeon, Castle Ensis. This place reminded me much more of the Caria Manor, minus, the horrifying hand monsters. There were lots of magic-wielding enemies, including a giant in Korean armor that was very much like Bulls from one of those Everjail boss fights, and an extremely difficult Korean knight that brought to mind the fight against the enemy that guarded Renala's chamber in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Fitting because this enemy guarded a boss named Rolana. Rolana was definitely the hardest boss to take down during the preview window, combining fearsome melee sword skills with extremely powerful magic attacks. In her second phase, her two swords would be imbued with red and blue flames, giving them all new attacks that would set the arena ablaze, and make her attacks extremely difficult to get out of the way of. And just when I thought I would have the win in the bag, she would float up into the sky and cast a version of Renala's full moon that would crash into the ground for 3 devastating shockwaves that could basically one-shot me from full health. If it isn't clear already, Shadow of the Erdtree is hard, but you're not left completely without a lifeline. Scattered throughout the realm of Shadow are scattered tree fragments that can be brought back to a site of grace and turned in, much like you would a sacred tear or golden seed. These fragments will decrease the amount of damage that enemies deal to you, but only while you're in the realm of Shadow. In addition to that, you can also find revered spirit ash blessings, which can be turned in the same way, but these will instead increase the amount of damage dealt by your spirit summons. While I didn't get to explore the optional paths as much as I would have liked during my 3 hours of playtime, I still managed to find plenty of brand new weapons, talismans, armor sets, cookbooks, crafting guides, and even an ancient dragon smithing stone. The new weapons were really cool too, with some really unique properties and weapon arts that made them behave quite differently from anything else in the main game. The heavy smith script axe, for instance, could be thrown with the press of the heavy attack button, without any sort of cost or resource tied to it, making it very effective both at a distance and close up. The Milady has a weapon art that puts you into a stance with your arm outstretched to the side, and from the stance you can do a number of cool follow-ups, like a leaping and lunging stab attack that's very similar to what Melania can do. The backhand blade can be split into 2 swords when you dual wield it, and has a super sick weapon skill that has you dashing to an enemy's side to stab them in the ribs. I felt like I accomplished a lot in my 3 hours of playtime with Shadow of the Erdtree, but even then, it felt like there was so much left on the table. Right when my time ended, I was just about to explore a path marked by another one of Mikló's crosses that led down into what seemed like another one of From Software's famous poison swamps. And just by listening in on other players at the event, it was clear that I missed at least one other dungeon with a seemingly exciting boss fight that I'm very much looking forward to attempting myself. Fortunately, the wait isn't much longer now, as Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is set to release on June 21st. Thanks for watching, and for more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, make sure to check out our video showing how to get to the DLC as quick as you can, along with our video showing what you should do to get ready before the DLC lands. And for everything else, keep it here on IGN.
Look closer. In the shadows, behind the everyday world, beyond the headlines and the seats of power, a hidden hand.
our moment, 47. Happy hunt.
Hey, this is hot dog guy auditioning for the lead in unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay.
Rage!
Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Straight fire. Hey, what game is this anyway?
Hey, neat costume. Gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this.
Right, a friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
Hey, what side are you on?
Exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Oh, money.
and making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go. Woo, gotta get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bottom? I'm good. Leave it. As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star? To beat your toughest opponent? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Hold tight!
We should get moving.
architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Your names shall not be lost. So it shall be.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
PlayStation.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless. I will take you all with me. Brother, we fight! Hiroshima!
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon, but they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Test of power. I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins. This is a city of true power!
just like I did that. You talking about thrilling? Don't you dare! I'm not going to help you. You were only a ride. Are you ready? Do it! Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive you for this! Now you will suffer my wrath! You are a prison boy! I will show you the true form of autonomous Ultra is my service. Change everything, then do it! This is nothing! Don't think you can win! No way!
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious. The conflict's escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the metal brick located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Brother, clean the balcony. On your mark. Go, go, go! Clear the area. Still down. I'm going in. Shit! They've got a flamethrower! Second floor! Ah! I got shot! They're coming up! All clear. Prepare for decoding.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 feet, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! We need 10. Air strike! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
PlayStation.
Peggy 18. The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoiled brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything.
I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Aruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown Nine. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Such.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, the path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you. Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over a cruel and beautiful paradise. Where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets. Where ancient mysteries awaken. To unleash the power of legends. Where blades and bows unite. Where heroes are forged. And demons are born. This is eternal.
PlayStation. PlayStation. Healing you. This way. PlayStation. Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off. Follow me. Jump. Here it comes.
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that clock. I will draw its iron. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
We can make it to the rocks. We may lose them. As I feared, we picked up our scent.
I'll handle it.
You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about. PlayStation.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41.
The faceless is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
PlayStation.
Hello there and welcome to VGC. My name is Chris Scullion. Two of our staff, Andy Robinson and Jordan Midler, are currently in LA attending Summer Game Fest, where they're in the process of trying out some of the games that were shown at the recent Summer Game Fest showcase. One of those games was Sonic X Shadow Generations, and we now have some footage to show you from that game. We've got footage from 3 different areas in the game that were made playable during the Summer Game Fest. There's a bit of Green Hill Zone Act 1 that you're seeing just now, just to give you an idea of how the game has improved compared to the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. And then you'll also see some shadow stages. There's Space Colony Arc, Act 1, and then a Bio Lizard boss fight. So you can expect some hands-on impressions on videogameschronicle.com at some point from either Andy or Jordan. But until then, here is the footage. I'm going to shut up now and let you enjoy it. Thanks guys, bye-bye.
Chaos control. This.
Go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
在生命的最后66天，你打算做什么？总不会只有逃避吧？不过，本来也没什么差别。没有人比你更清楚。组织从来不会丢失它的力量。
都有面具，人要我等，不过是戴在脸上嘛。
他留了你等性命，是为了什么秘密？这世上只有一种人会绝对保守秘密。行走江湖，从来就不是什么快意恩仇，而是忍耐、煎熬。我们只要等待，就够了。钓鱼的时候，除了等待，还能做什么？
在生命的最后66天，你打算做什么？
找回我的心。
Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will come back for you, my love. And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
PlayStation.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe? It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. You helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
Someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
We're going into the fade, aren't we?
Digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about Darkspawn?
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
protocol of unknown origin. There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right. This is the serpent's will.
Coming aboard wasn't a thing. You need to run.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon. Your fate will be decided by the great serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you. Wish you best of luck.
Play it on Xbox.
Product not yet rated.
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year. One stroke, and everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again, and every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission: destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again. We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
Do you think there's a chance Mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you here, she'll keep fighting till we find her.
Hard to believe this is called really magic.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. That's two-toed. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mom.
I ain't have a disposition to be